So push strong through the ball. Yes, see that length. Push strong through the ball. Oh! That is it. That's magic right there. Okay, Ruth, so we're gonna start the lesson like we do. Yeah, that's right, look at the feet. Now the feet, most people don't do that. So I'm already happy with Ruth. And what she's gotta do is she's gotta hit top spin one shot and then chip the next shot. We've been really working on her variety in her game. So look at that, it's gotten way better. A couple of months ago, she didn't really know how to chip the ball very well. Good, now you come up, chip it. Notice how I kind of move her in. That's a beautiful drop shot. See, so these are skills that's gonna help Ruth to add more variety. She's not feeling so confident on a stroke. She can also push it in play. Good, now her slice backhand's gotten better too. Look at this slice. That's right. See, the less you do on the chip, the better. Okay, very good. You're looking great. We're gonna go back to the baseline. Look again. Notice how the feet are always moving, guys. This is something, especially if you're an adult recreational player, it's something you can do to separate yourself. Her feet are always on fire. Good job, Ruth. Remember, it's the shoulder, the hands, the hip, they push through the ball. That's much better. You see how much deeper she got that ball. So notice when she gets herself in trouble, she keeps thinking of that chip and slice too much. I want everybody out there thinking about punching, pushing through the ball. That's why I call it a push shot. I don't like to call it a slice shot because people end up chipping the ball too much. Ready? Push through the ball. That's okay. Try it again. Yeah, just like you're gonna hit a nice solid volley off the ground. That's much better, that's much better. Get that back leg, front leg set. That's good, a little too much float on it. Good, that's nice. Ready? That's better, that's better. Good job, good job. What you gonna do? That's right, I like how you went high, but can you go high and cross court? Go high and cross court. That's much better, that's what I want out of that. There you go, very good. So we're gonna work on your backhand volley, get a nice solid backhand volley. We're not gonna be swinging, we're gonna try and punch through, that's right. Okay, and hold it also by the throat. I like when, there you go, and get in that ready position. There you go, flex the racket back here a little bit. There you go, that's a good setup. I want you to go one hand, because we wanna work on our one hand slice. That's what we're working on right now. Hold it up higher by the throat. There you go. And make that move with that top hand. Good, and block them back to me. I want it just like we're rallying. Good. That's a good one. Now that is what we want. You feel how strong they're coming through the court. You're still adding too much. I think she doesn't need as much racket head jab at it. Just keep it more quiet and out is gonna get the job done. We tend to overdo our slice. Now you see how that quiet that was? That's how I want you returning fast serves. That's how I want you blocking the ball back. That was your best one of the day. Look at B2 back there in the corner is having a lovely time. All right, here we go, ready. That's it. Keep that racket head up. Don't let it drop. Now you feel that might have been our best overall value because we had the pace and we had the control. That was just the right amount that you did there, Ruth, of using your outside hip to put the weight on there, transfer in without overdoing the hands, and that's how you want the ball to feel when the ball bounces. That's a tip I got from Roy Emerson, the famous Roy Emerson, 28 Grand Slams. He said, when you volley, whether you volley above the net or below the net, you want your racket head to finish above the net. So if I have a volley and I start above the net, I want to make sure when I'm done, my racket head's above the net. If I have to go below the net, I want to rise my racket just above the net. We get in trouble when we start above and finish below the net. That's very hard to be consistent with our volley like that. All right, you ready? Here we go. That was a winner. That is beautiful. Good. Look how she's keeping that racket steady now. That's okay. Steady to and through the ball. Now you see that? See how that wasn't, you weren't, you know, babying it by any means, but you also weren't panicking with your hands either. That's the perfect cadence with your hands for a volley. That looks beautiful. That's artistic. We love it. See if you can give us one more of those. Oh my gosh, Ruth, you're ready for Wimbledon. Obviously, there's a big difference in the last 10 to 15 balls. Is there anything that you felt, or was there something that you were saying to yourself to start to have that be a lot more steady?
Oh, definitely was. Don't try to do too much with the ball. Just block it.
Just block it. That was kind of what you were telling yourself, and you could feel that. They were connecting. The words and the body were connecting.
Yeah, just block it and let it go, smoothly.
Smoothly,
yeah.
Which they were. They looked beautiful. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to have you go back to the service line. Now it's going to get a little tough. This is hard for people for whatever reason, is you're going to block it out of the air, but then the next one I'm going to put in front of you is going to bounce, and I want you to still have that same technique. We don't want to see a big difference between what's happening in the air and on the bounce. And again, a lot of people have trouble with this. They'll go, okay, I understand, and then they'll do one great volley that's in the air, and then the ball bounces in front of them, and then they'll go back to their old habits, because it's very hard to connect the two for whatever reason. So we're going to see if we can connect the two. Having the ball out of the air look the same as when I put the ball to bounce. Now what we're going to do to make Ruth's job a little easier, because it would be tough if I went from way back there and fed, and then she had to volley from way back where she is. That's very hard to do. So I'm moving closer to her, but she still has that sensation of being back there far. Good. Now see if you can do it off the bounce. Good. Now notice how that was, the first one, that was interesting. The first one she went more out. The next one she came more cutting like this. Okay. So see if she can keep going out. Ready? Here we go. Keep going out. That's nice. Now can you do that off the bounce? That's better. We want to be early. We want to get early. That's one of her habits. We want to get her early in her shots. That's good. Do that again. Ready. Good. Now, this next one, you're doing much better. Now, what I want to see, so after she's done, I want her to serve me a Coke, okay? She's going to volley the first one. And the second one, she's naturally going to have a little more follow through because it's off the bounce. Now, I'll show you guys as a righty, because she's a righty. I want her to keep the racket on the hitting side and keep coming on the hitting side as long as possible. And then when she's done, she's basically going to point to my basket and serve me a Coke. Pretend that there's a Coke on top of your racket that you're just handing to me, instead of coming like this. Like you're basically taking a Coke away from me, like you're playing a game and tricking me. I want you to actually say, here you go, you can have it. Okay? In the air, hold. That was like world class. Now, second one's going to bounce in. She's going to serve the Coke. Good. Hold it for 3 seconds. Right, here we go. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. That's perfect. Do that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's much better. See if you can get a longer reach through the ball. Ready? Reach long through the ball. 1, 2, 3. And the racket head was a little too high. Get it down so you can serve the Coke. So now after you're done, I want you to study your own racket. Ready? Study it. Do you like it like that, or should it go lower maybe? Okay. Let's do it. Okay, good. Let's try it again. Ready? Good. Do you like that? I like it too. It's pretty good. Ready? Try it again. Good. You like that? Okay. So far she's doing great. Notice how fast it's corrected, because now she's really aware of what she's doing. Look at that. That went right to me. That's perfect. That's great. Ready? Again. Good. Maybe a little too high. So I like how you brought it down. See, she went too high. I know she brought it down right away. So now she's really understanding. Do that again. That was good. Now, that last one was our best hit. Notice what happened there. She got better at this instantly once we had that talk. And then that last one was kind of like the one we'd really love to hit in the match, because that one had some pop. Notice how you had more of a push through the ball. It was more solid than it was spinny. So see if you can get that kind of feeling again. Try and You know, really push your hip in aggressively and try and hit the ball solid and then out. Try and almost feel no spin on the ball. I know it's kind of crazy when we think about a slice shot, but that's why I like to kind of replace it lately. I've been calling it a push shot, so she can push strong through the ball. The underspin will still be there. Ready? So push strong through the ball. Yes, see that length. Push strong through the ball. Oh! I want a nice, strong push in the hip. This back hip here, be your left hip. I want to push in strong into the ball. That is nice. Okay, much better. First of all, that was much better. How'd those feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel better now.
Yeah, they feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going really nice. They have beautiful technique. So now we're going to get the balls up and get a drink. And then we're going to try some off the baseline. So I'm going to feed you the ball and see if you can get that nice drive.
Okay.
Because this is one of the things for Ruth. You know, she's gotten much better in the midcourt at these chip shots. But being able to do them all the way from the baseline, that's another level. And so that's what we're kind of working on today.
Okay, that's great.
Good stuff. So now we're going to do we're going to try and go all the way back at the baseline, see if we can get that ball to go through. Remember, everything you just worked on is really going to help you. That nice long push, that's really going to help you back there, and then serving the Coke at the end. Ready? Show me look at the end. Yeah, see the difference? See that ball stays low and through? Do it again. Ready? That's better. Another thing that's going to make the ball kind of float is when the ball gets too close into you, then you've got to elbow it a little bit and it will go up. You want the ball out here, so you're bent in the elbow a little bit. And then when you go to hit, you're almost fully extended, and then you want to extend out. I call it double extension. You want to be here, here, and out through. Ready. Good. Do that again. Good. Now let's go cross court. So notice when she gets nervous, her tendency is going to be a little late and floating. There you go. Now that we're back here, see how your hand kind of like running through it? You're not really getting strong enough with this leg. The first move is you're actually going to do a lunge backwards, but you're going to have your foot pointed towards the side fence there. So we're going to do like a lunge backwards. We're going to feel that weight and that load, and then we're going to do a lunge forward, and we're going to hold. Maybe you could throw me some balls underhand, and I'll demo a couple. So I'm going to go back leg and then glide and hold. I kind of lost my balance there at the end, but you can see that push in. You see that right there? So it's a glide and hold. See, right there. So that's what I want you to do. Ready? So glide and hold. That's okay. Hold it. That's it. But what I want her to be is I want her to hang out for a while. I want her to feel that weight. I want her to feel that weight of pushing in. Okay? Good. That's good. What I want to see is at the end, we're getting closer. I want to see the back toe like this at the end. I don't want to see the back toe come around. Now, as you play a match, is it okay to hit and then dance through? Absolutely. What I really want her to feel is how much weight can she hold and leverage on the ball and down and through. Ready. That is perfect. You feel the difference? Ready, here we go. That's it. Much better. That's right. Push and hold down on that ball. Yes, there it is. Feel how solid that was? Here we go. Ready? To it and through it. There you go. That's the feeling you want to have. Ready? That is it. That's magic right there. It sounds more solid, right? Yes. It's less fluffy sounding. It's more like, right? So a good slice, especially the ones we want to drive, we want that sound in there. That's why I keep calling it a push shot lately rather than a slice, because I think most people, when they think slice, then they end up doing stuff like we've kind of seen a little bit today. I do the same thing from time to time, no doubt about it. All right, now, one of the things I really like, and Ruth and I do this a lot, is to incorporate serves and returns with our progressions, okay? Right now, what we've done, we're going to close to an open environment. We started open, we were hitting. Then we found a specific skill we want to work on to really get the feeling of that. So we closed it up, feeding off the racket, getting closer, even feeding off the hand. And then I want to keep it realistic for match play. So now we're going to like open it up by adding a serve, but we're going to keep it closed and controlled by feeding underhand feed. So she's going to serve the ball in, get ready, and then she's just going to hit one solid slice backhand cross court, nice and long the way she's been doing, okay? So she's going to serve to the deuce side, then I'm going to feed a ball, and she's going to slice it cross court low, the way she's really been doing such a great job of leaning into the ball. I keep working on leaning into the ball. Good, ready? Right now I'm not really worried if she, look at that ball. I'm not worried if she makes a serve or not. You know, as the drill progresses, I can say, okay, now you got to make the serve. But for right now, I just want her to get that feeling, because I don't think we do this enough in our lessons, of serving, what a serve, and getting ready for a point. And oh my gosh, Ruth, you see, and that's why we work. That's why we work, because that's what tennis is all about. You know, things not coming, and all of a sudden they come, and look at that. That would be perfect. That combination right there will win her a match. I guarantee it. It's going to be part of you winning a match that maybe you wouldn't have won before, because that's a shot you just didn't even have. Right. That was awesome. So this time she's going to drive through with just a little more steady racket head speed. I like to call it steady racket head speed. There it is. You see, when you have a steady racket head speed, you have that nice glide. Let's do one more, because now she's really getting the feeling of it. Great, the serve looks beautiful. And then there's a beautiful, nice sweeping ball cross court. So Ruth, you're getting so much better at this. And you know how we like to work. We like to work in progressions, okay? I just keep going back in the loop between feeling my student up, between closing it up, hand feeds. Now I'm gonna open it up. This is actually gonna be a big open, because now I'm gonna go all the way to the other side, and she's gonna serve it. I'm gonna do a feed return to make it a little more realistic. So it coming off the strings and coming from so far, it's gonna be a big change, okay? If it doesn't go well, no big deal. I would then bring it back and close it back up and make it a little easier. And obviously, which we probably won't do today, is we would actually start to play points where I'd hit the ball off my strings and we'd add it into the game. But when you're first learning something new, you don't have to be in a rush to get to that. Okay, here we go. Okay, Ruth, let's give it a whirl. Great serve, great action on the ball. Pretty good. Great, ready, racket ready. There, that's an aggressive carry. Let's see if we can do that again. That was beautiful. Good, let's see if we can get an aggressive carry again. Yes, that's 2 in a row. Let's see if we can do 3 in a row. An aggressive carry again. Good, aggressive carry. Good, that's pretty good. Stay there, one more ball. I like what I saw there. Yes. Now get it cross court. I like how fast the ball's coming. I want to see if you can get it cross court. Right there. Cross court. There it is. So the feeling's starting to come back again. Okay, Ruth, come on up to the net. A lot of progress. So guys, first of all, give this video a huge like, because this took a lot of courage for Ruth to come out and do this. And I thought she did a great job. You're going to clearly see with every stage there were challenges, but she got through those challenges and made improvements. And this is the beautiful part about tennis, is the challenge of developing. And you know, it's an ongoing thing. It never ends, huh? Never. So if you guys want to keep improving your backhand, the slice is going to be a big part of my 7-day backhand challenge. Make sure you go to 7daybachandchallenge.com to sign up. It's free to get your 48-hour pass, and then if you want to upgrade and be able to watch videos all the time, we might even put this video inside the challenge, because I think it was a really good learning tool. How do you feel after today's lesson?
Yeah, I was nerve-wracking at the beginning. It was hard, but I like how we progress, you know.
Yeah.
until we went back, and then mixing it up with the serve. That was really hard because then it's more like real play. But I just have to keep working at it. We're
gonna keep working. She's gonna keep getting better. She's improved this shot a lot. And you know, we keep working on this. In a couple of months, she'll be able to serve the ball in. I'll be able to hit a real return. We'll be able to have a real point. She'll be able to, you know, mix it up between hitting her beautiful two-handed topspin, which she's already developed pretty well, and then this nice gliding slice that she can hit deep in corner. She can chip them short, bring her opponent in. And when I was telling her, because she's like, this is hard, this is a little nerve-wracking. And when I was telling her as we were picking up balls, I'm like, it took me 6 months to develop a slice to where I could use it in a match. So remember that. This is not a magic pill. You guys have to keep working. It took me 6 months with my coach before I brought it out of a match. And then once I was able to bring it into a match, it became a big part of my tennis game. And now since I'm a coach, you know, you're always having 4 or 5 balls in your hand, my slice actually feels quite nice. But I grew up with a two-hander. So the slice in the beginning was like, wow, how am I gonna, I think for most people, it's really tough to figure it out in the beginning once if you've never done it before. So you did awesome, and you're gonna continue to do more awesome.
Thank you.
Guys, we'll see you on the next video. You wanna see the next video, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you guys later.